If AI becomes smarter, I think it already probably is smarter than any person, and if it becomes wiser, if we can agree that it reaches better decisions than people, then it, by definition, kind of displaces people at the center of the world, right?
I don't think it'll feel like that at all. I think it'll feel like a, really smart computer that may advise us, and we listen to it sometimes, we ignore it sometimes. It won't, I don't think it'll feel like agency. I don't think it'll diminish our sense of agency.
Who loses their jobs because of this technology?
I'll caveat this with the obvious but important statement that no one can predict the future.
Right, I agree.
If I try to answer that precisely, I will say a lot of dumb things, but I'll try to pick an area that I'm confident about and then areas that I'm much less confident about. I'm confident that a lot of current customer support that happens over a phone or computer, those people will lose their jobs, and that'll be better done by an AI. Now, there may be other kinds of customer support where you really want to know it's the right person. A job that I'm confident will not be that impacted is like nurses. I think people really want the deep human connection with a person in that time, and no matter how good the advice of the AI is or the robot or whatever, you'll really want that. A job that I feel way less certain about what the future looks like for is computer programmers. What it means to be a computer programmer today is very different than what it meant 2 years ago. You're able to use these AI tools to just be hugely more productive. But it's still a person there, and they're able to generate way more code, make way more money than ever before. And it turns out that the world wanted so much more software than the world previously had capacity to create, that there's just incredible demand overhang. But if we fast forward another 5 or 10 years, what does that look like? Is it more jobs or less? That one I'm uncertain on.
But there's going to be massive displacement, and maybe those people will find something new and interesting and lucrative to do. But how big is that displacement, do you think?
Someone told me recently that the historical average is about 50% of jobs significantly change. Maybe they don't totally go away, but significantly change every 75 years on average. That's the half-life of the stuff. And my controversial take would be that this is going to be a punctuated equilibrium moment where a lot of that will happen in a short period of time. But if we zoom out, it's not going to be dramatically different than the historical rate. We'll have a lot in this short period of time, and then it'll somehow be less total job turnover than we think.